So this might be elementary, but let me just say it again since we're all in the early stages of this process, this journey. Why is it important to have encounters? Why is it important to speak about our encounters? What's the importance? What's the value or merit in that? I believe it's because we're entering into a completely new era, even, yes, a new age, that will have different value systems than what we had in the past age. And whereas we have highlighted memorization of scripture and all the do's and the don'ts of religion, that was our value system. We believed in the faith stuff, in the heaven stuff, but we didn't have a lot of experience in it. But in the age that is emerging, the value systems are going to be much more on the heavenly realm. The MO, the mode of operation in the heavenly realm. It's not going to be from the cerebral realm. It'll be from the spirit realm. And so right now we're in preschool. I don't know if we're in kindergarten yet. But we're discovering how to activate skills that we didn't know. Because there's going to be skills that we're going to use, going to be mainstream skills that we're going to think of this. Your little Johnny or Susie goes to preschool. He doesn't know his ABCs. Now maybe you've done some advanced training, so your child, of course, is a lot smarter. But most Johnnies and Susies go and they don't know their ABCs, and so they're learning that. And then the teacher finally, maybe in kindergarten or first grade, puts down the first little reader. See, spot, run. Oh, I can read. Little Johnny and little Susie had no clue what reading was all about. They didn't understand the components necessary to even read. The shape of characters, letters, the combination of characters, the sounding it out with phonics and all the rules of language. They didn't know anything about that. But they're going to go into a world that is full of the necessity of reading. You get the parallel? We're going into a world that is filled with the necessity to know how to live and move and have our being in the heavenlies. This is super strong to me right now, but it is in a general way too. Our bodies are not going to be that important as we move ahead. We will still have bodies, that's not a problem. They'll still look the same. We might look more handsome or beautiful. Might look a little more trim, I don't know. And some of us that have a few years on us, we might begin to return to our youth. But that's not the biggest value.
Right.
The biggest value is the heavenly realm. Living, moving, and having our being in Him in the heavenly realm. And so then, come back to my first question was, so why are encounters important? Because it helps, like little Johnny and little Susie, it helps us with the preliminary steps into the development of skills to live, move, and have our being in the spirit realm. How do we see? How do we feel? How do we perceive what we're seeing? How do we interpret what we're seeing? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not seeing very much today, but oh my gosh, Cheryl just painted this picture. Yes, I'm there.
Yeah.
And so you see, it's now synergistic. We're adding the various components from the different ones. This is 1 Corinthians 14:26. When you come together, one of you has an encounter, one of you sees a vision, one of you has a dream, and no, it's not quite like that, but you get the point. Okay, maybe you don't. I'll quote it. It says, one of you has a teaching, a hymn, a tongue, interpretation, a doctrine. Let everything be done unto edifying. Okay, that's the verse. I've quoted that nearly verbatim. Now, as it applies to us, because people weren't quite there maybe back in early church. When you come together, when you're getting ready to move into a brand new age, that the main tracks to run on will be the heavenly tracks. Now when you come together, I want you to share. One of you will have an encounter. One of you will have an impression. One of you will have a revelation. One of you will have a vision. And I want you to share all those, and there will be a few of us that will make sure it's unto edifying. Modern day translation, okay? Modern day application. So, all the different times that we do activations, and we ask for responses, how's it working for you? What do you see? This is unto something much bigger than we could possibly understand at this point.